This year, the end of from I want to say, be a net, oh, a net 200 of account, 300 of account, and then 10, 20, 60, no account. Oh, say, you started going, yeah, that will be. And yet, they say, you started.
Binomo, yeah, more coins or movie on way.
That's it. Almost started, yeah, ding. Intilana, so we are with a catcher. A year no, I was a young yano. The young see
body no
private 25 people. The quasara and get upon na ubia coffee no. They say, yeah, din or gonna have. This one sound sorry. A bessa at the view. Gonna for ya, the end bessa up a genimu. Such as here, you know, your mom, vaccine, Nipa bear 700,000 pen abo. Yet 10, you pay about 20 million, 700,000. You're more 1 million.
Cancer,
just for a shrub,
initial comment, they said the Biano, Unyameso or Cron, a prayer so I'm a nesso, Yatimia Baha, Yatim Com, you are ordinary, it make us a bojumu. Said the Biacano, and Unyam and Kanyame, the Tosum, you know, a bomb pie, yes, Unyame, and Kayan Yanoma, almost started Azumi, no chase a chivia, was a fasting, or more yen bosumi. Unyame, more ordinary, na, Omanfm. And yet, actually, no Mumpire and so mobile, and Yaminti, na Omani Shanso, and Megugana Maso, Senate Citiano. Yow, I did my Kumamua, manka, na a hamika cry, and he said, Cosu. A yana sometimes maintain maybe a sick crana, a biamobiti yabuami. I won't say a ye crying will chrome her. If I, as a matter of fact, me area biamitino, a quaning, I say, as fatted. You're good in your house, but say, what the so far from 37 all the way to Legon. On sa die bi wo ekwan mfimfin ho
kese ya na wo ho no
adentina se de netie ni eguma ye ma enetie no eso chen ese kofie enetie no so chen cement na de gun chen ni se no enti ensuo to da bia na ete na dwa begun chen ni asan Ghana government say tuesika amazu line
so
no mo fra netie the engineers the contractors no woman you say wo to ade na na obeso dua di o ma wo so ma netie no reach some level bi but should not be over the banks. Yeah, and so no talk. Oh, the Shakaya, yes, sir. Island in Fifiano, and a 10-year heap. No, a good from Naya. These are some of the waste. Me, who would say, "Yow, we look at me who and I'm coming." I didn't hear you. Too much waste in the system. Too much waste in the system. Yeah. So, Minisha comments a contrast on your coin. The middle, you know, something that Tiene Guma, Manuma from Kakra, tell me a draft flowers now, any grass now, a bit me a fast year, by a money he put above it. Tembia na the teni jugu ye kwanos na the teni egu ye kwanos yaw baby so pavement one ye this are mo fe ne sen kra ye de block bin ato to ho no obi na kwabrane a ono ba be ye ne ad no oba be ye ne ode opeso ode na yesi ho no okwa na wakututu sa pavement na yuna ebo no na ode agu lord kwano mo no ode ad si ho
no jahoko
ode ad. This is my observation the whole of this week. A hame or two pavement. Yeah, abandon the sika aye. Yeah, now who any make your taxes a year to beautify the streets of this country. No pavement, no cabrane. No your man no permit, your man permit. I don't even know. No, I could to pavement, no. Yow. No, the commercial. What did the commercial say? No pavement blocks, no. Me do the friend and Kasankasa. Square, no.
No
blocks. No, almost the go. I pray. Some neighborhood yeah asphalt no. Obusu fat ni pe. Enko fa pickers. Enko chakwan mu say or the pipe air foul.
Too bad.
Oh, all these things are going on. To initial comments, I think we must be disciplined. We have to have the right mindset to reduce the waste. Ghana your economic bleeding. It's not even sweating. A bleeding is the waste in the system, the economic wastage in the system. No, It's too much said. Ama the country is bleeding.
Yeah, set up. Yeah. Overcome me bounce so as I'm crying.
1 minute. We are a bunch of indisciplined people. If you say,
they are
all kind of.
And one, you be the home como. And one, you be the home como. If you say, yeah, can say, and you may not do 2 years, am I am setting your man street. You be quay him the Biani, quay him near by cheap, not any man or enquire. At the end, elsewhere, other jurisdiction, other continent. Sani manime nyadia ubehuno. I was here to me the home como. Busa. Or no more me in charge. Say no more to hold your day. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, no I do seek. I didn't aside and I was say to me because of a
It's just because we are a bunch of indisciplined people. Period. No excuse. Because they are walking. And Mrao Jose say Otuya. As I saw leave place, no, the same way you are cotton.
On yet.
So I say, on yet. Obiaso Nyaneshi. Sure. I was talking. Say, I didn't China. Ye roads were gone here. So what I say. Enche na road no asay. Na enso ye wo engineers a omo ko pass road no. So what I say. Emma certificate. Ediba na ye tria omo ka. E tria contractors neka. Na as I say, a yamra, you bet me at the stop side. What's your Fakabra? I'm running order. Engineer Bia or be certificate. Say, certificate Yamadiama or no. I just said, Juma now I know. Why in the year? Why are these two specifications? And here, a bell lasted, yes, I say, a lesson. On Nimsa road, no, and yes, on consequences.
That's what we are.
Me see, every engineer issuing a certificate knows the consequences of the certificate he is using. But, so road this year, nothing happens. So I can say, engineering cancer is a young conquer rough for. Because I'm run over why. Say you dim rational, say you discipline, say you dim run by your demand. And Kaya road, I say no, a giant. Is somebody sitting somewhere to apply the law and the rules?
Or somebody there now can answer me.
Well, in this case, then the leaders, we the politicians, because we hold the politicians, we hold it. Engineer no akwa yaduma. Or the aba na me minister and a mepia. Engineer or no nim say road this year. Who didn't respect, he knows what the consequences of facing. So we are I'm apply law no, I don't need no some
me say when there was a or Samra way it sounds when you went was say it me is it the road minister the wine
I don't know. The system knows who has to employ who is the head of the institution. The blame should then fall on we the politicians. So as I said, the blame should fall on us, all of us. Because yen yes ya apply yen na mine no de to me no ahye yen sa amaye sika say fa mankrofo anya adwuma no omo nya ne yie. Ene nkrofo no aye de adwuma na hye omo nsa so omo nya so omo ye no omo anya ne yie a omo nim consequence be ba wo so. Enye omo na be apply sa consequence no. Power be about them, be applies our consequences.
Where Mama Rizi and a dialogue at Ekoso Galamsey and a home comedy Ekoso. Osha Galamsey, Mampeni issue political commitments. Yana Pebebre, Yalaki politicians, offensive to about Tianunti, and you have to Tiamia men yet, so but really Osho well no commitment no Osho.
100% Ghana
support. I just never senka. Yet to me, we are Simbia in
an engineering success.
The who answer Adiano and me and as Fani as I am beshe as ye. And come I could call swanning, come out, any idea, or do could be any more. Said okay, you know, not acquire, or say discipline, or where do could be any more, me, so you have 4 ministers, or would be any more. I buy a was one crophobia, more fake, chilcoy, and a man depending in a buffet will be a tea at the end of a goom. Near baby, of a baby.
Say, a baby, so I say, now, read the politicians.
Okay.
Because we have the responsibility to enforce the rules. And your employee na enforce the rules. Your appointee na enforce the rules. It's the politician who has given out the job.
Mami Musawi, o did say a dear and a buyer into a nam so ma baby a shall see free. Said okay, President Ghana. 100% support. Central for Obia said, baby, at the end of Cacron, I was see 2-1, only a shot, see 2-1. At the end of buy in tea, a ma, a fe jiguye.
Then Timaya buy a jiguye, and he said, indiscipline, greed, opportunity to make money. So what I say, opportunity to make money. And so the one who was sitting there now, if he said, and performing he was not getting the right information. He was not getting the right information. I'm a little bit different when it comes to this. Because I feel that Anas gave us the best opportunity to know what was happening. Say, young Adriana, Anas gave us that opportunity. Say, they are not failing. So what I said. And the advice that went to the president was, let's forget about what Anas is doing. What Anas is doing is not true. And then, Mr. President, the son of Tia Diana say, any of you now will be a bribe. This will be banners what you are there. Not just a bribe. So we rubbish what Anas did. But some can you tear the Anas the year and more? One is Anas, one said there was a part 2 ever. What is all cancer?
And I didn't see it.
So because the first one I buy, you know, Obia, yes, Uja shit. Next time, the catcher will say. But who's a Asia? What about you? I
was taking a nurse no other country.
No, they cast some someone more, yeah, and was say, he's the first face I didn't know why. So what you say? Or the second face, remember? That's what I want to say. Because someone, the exercise that he did, the investigative exercise that he did, no, brought out what was happening on the galaxy.
First face and answer never ban on na engineer who said a crown, essay.
But now you facts, kakra. So what you say, now you say,
the facts now say, so the night as I cock.
And the answer the boss says, Saintina, dear no, you say, Saintina Eba. The anti Emma at the end in India say, they take immediate steps. To me, and I'm saying a little bit different. I support 100% what Anas did. Senka ye somu, ya my president Adrian and Konanka was somu and Kadiano ye because the president Biden go back punishing Kofo. Now, I'm saying, young punish you be an inti. Anna Ubia to me. She said, I'm Mokana to pay. Oh, party for, we say, now this time, what you are some Mokana to pay. What's it this time of year? Yet, so we are one year bad day. You're holding.
Yeah, beside the entire Udin number.
So what I say, first person, yes,
yes.
She said, yeah, I had an bedrew her, and you are tired of it. So the nation is more important. What more me galam said, Omusa.
Yes.
Omusa, almost. And the identity is a massa small group of people a fire ransom. A fire ransom. Yes, and this if one call uncle, yeah, uncle Gadam Colani, can't come say, Omoba, Omo, my Sagalam said no more.
If we say na Omo a no, and an AC in Yafi, or Mabba Jeffrey, and some no more into Momba,
so, and this are determined. Set Yabayama Adiana, I am successful. We can achieve it. It is not impossible.
May I say, Ramo, yes, Mammy Choka, elsewhere, and some money about street.
Yes,
a dear Nema, Mibia Ninam, Nequem Pepe. For example, no way, say, what day, save you, Wabuakran and Namu Jan and Naya. I was a OTT at the free horn na or Ushi and Suguso, Mahonina, a clean. Nipanwa Jatu Society, not Jatu Masan will be a dear Nema Honia strong.
Yeah, me that's be also onyasa akwanya yi. Asema ye kan ya asema eda ya comatose. Na elsewhere you don't go far to the US or Europe. You stay in West Africa here.
Kenya.
In the 1988, 89, 90s, me had a chance to go to Nigeria and also go to Niamey. Niamey, which is Niger, right on the desert. At that time, we drew Hono. All I saw was baby to say Nima. Niamey, the capital of Niger. All I saw was baby to say Nima. Now, last few years, we sent you a chance to go to Niamey. You also drew Niamey. We very surprised. They said, "Oh, Niger for almost today." So no, we drew Niamey airport. Yeah, what they compare? I say, "Damn, aha, yeah, no, a chicken, a keke." Niamey, West Africa. Niamey, a quite be a asphalt and a paved biaro. Open gutters. Niamey here. Go to Abidjan. Go to Lomé.
Niamey and I Nyamai.
Well, there's a French for Mekan in Yamay, but me, the American in Niamey. Mechanic Chimo. Because China, yeah, you catch you had in Niamey. Almost yes, on the desert. But because discipline, because sanctions, almost enforce sanctions right on the spot and take it too long a time for the offense. Amamrano are taking the impact. Until we say as a French formula, until the discipline is there. And a man wants to act here, who say, yes, you can say, oh, yeah, and then I may say, you can say vision. I don't know, I have said John Double Person. Vision. I was saying the whole country should agree, say, I deal with a person, it will be very difficult to agree by majority of the people. I also who say I deal with a person. There's no way in the United States of America or UK. Obe who so be sebe what pulu na yina or Jones good form. And now say or the dinner or to action about because it has shed a dream say its effect on the environment from the childhood days. Or school, you know.
And my main support or the Jones or Bontina. Nature.
Yes.
You bet charge you what indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure.
So I say, what you care now
what you checked.
Now to a dear free care to a mountain. So I said the patrol police will stop the car.
Yes. And give a ticket.
And give a ticket to Nipanwa or yes, I did.
And before that, so there's a sign that just says no lettering. They say a high and two no basa. Now, two no magua or fine at the Bemar. Say $300. We are so see a chill say a year and two fine $300. And the person that you pay no amount take it quickly. What you say? Now, Sanma will not air coso. And the question is said, it now boils to the Ghanaian, in the view of himself, and in the view about the environment, and in the view about the government. Who is the government? What I say? Sanma will now air coso outside. But then you say when Ghanaians travel to UK, to the Europe, any other parts of the world now. Then they behave like them because when you go to Rome, do what the Romans do. Because before you cannot also bring the Ghanaian culture and your cohort. And elsewhere, the law enforced. Elsewhere, they are boho, fili. Say, "What two muraguha? We fine ye. Post nature on your bribe. But more take it. You will go to court. You will go and pay. And when you pay, the money is plowed back into the community for development."
I can't say in society no ana yema politicians in yenia and also my yamana boy because so across central is here. A kwana damakola anim ho nyina regional minister ya wo nyina me de bia me ka say e be wi ase no na politicians abem mo gye mo anu aduane afi mo nsem
me de bia me ka say me pa de hia me pa ni say ekrum e be unit na a critical if people must be whipped me twem ha police for kutamba ma say ade no so aye ma obi efro what you say a do maybe I say development or do left the path and our trajectory of development do maybe I also apply the force but now me person me jump into the galam say ade ketu
measure that about so
because I critical
me ba so galam say be di no so nko tro fato ma memra so na me bisa say to say Accra Central o si ho no ma kan no say ko obi ani kwa no yen nyina hu sa de na efew nya se yehu o but my enkwani mu an yemra meto aba na yama omo eto aba na hunahuna ye then o mum ye momra ye beto aba ye mum ye momra ai na enya kokodura gina ni mu se ye beto aba o ye nto aba o sa de we nya de be koso.
It's the politician.
Yeah.
It's the politician.
Damn the consequence.
Damn the consequence.
Damn the consequence.
Let them understand.
Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone papa fee and a half. Franco say what's your friend. Moi pre TVs a papa. TV a smart. TV a 4K. Essentially your Android. Wapako Fabia Primo. So 32 inches TV. And also 40 and now 43. You go Casapa a 55 inches a Android.
Enforce the law, then society will be ordered.
Will be ordered.
Then yeah, in fee.
But because we don't enforce the law, there is no order. So it looks like there are no laws to take care of all these things. But I'm telling you, laws no 100%. You don't need new laws.
And the panels are more de or no, even as saying, oh, fire, how they why FM, they say they do why FM.
So, you have created new market. I'm saying, look at Kumasi. They are building the market. Omo baby, we omo call baby say, aha, motian. As a sabutu na yesi ade na foforo. Ye wia mwamba. Omo say yen tu na ntuchina.
Ofa, do you know why? Ofa, do you know why? Yeah, we're having a conversation here. Do you know why?
Why?
He said, "Oh, say sociologically, no. Oh, a man for our attachment to that area. It is before we started. It was like number of years ago. Say it takes some time. Never run for dream. I just say abruptly, suddenly we call you 2 or 3 days time. What's the moon to? Oh, yeah, any buy any pursue says it's here. No. 7 people be your sword, your attitude, your mindset to be. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. And don't you know, and by the force here, the more and a donning pompo. Sadia, of course, and yes, there were historical antecedents. And this time, I was saying a way of doing things must change. Now, for yes, you can see them, but let them know the need for about 6 a year. Educate them, bring them to the understanding. Say, I deal in the person here. Now, this is the timeline. This is a timeline. And we are no sure. Yeah, come at what TV so Emre will do say you it be show man dream musa and to say, oh yeah, I think people will understand. But 2 to 3 days, I actually say money man free ho, people will resist.
I'll agree with you 100%. Say the human being resists change. And that is why we even get sick. Otherwise,
yes.
Anytime I'll be and now body no. So I say, oh, Bibia Koha body nimpe. Jina you said you will see can. And no crazy, and yes, so I say, I am right and proper. Say, aha, and the Nippon, what na for me at 10-15 years. And this is also Tunua. And yes, I'll call her no command now. I said, now I hear baby too.
Because the customers
was squatting, if baby was squatting, baby or 10 and illegal. But and I'm saying I'm not now for about 10 or 5 years. See how I pass him rebbing. So Obitu was assassin.
Land
and now didn't assassin. So that's all no assassin is for 12 years. 10 to 12 years.
12 years.
That's one to me and Kakashi and said, let's do 12 years now. Can also do assassin. I want to.
Some railway hold that NRC the same 175 adverse possession.
Adverse
possession. You know, after possession, where any parameter was see what dancing or best quarter or
one country.
Okoye, where do you bunch it? Okoye was seeing them at the heart of your friend constructive, you're fair to say. Constructively, what we say, Otio, one say at the end of the course, one for now, court, 1 year where you anywhere after 12 years, no, and I'll bet you. Adverse possessor. What is about challenging title?
Once and no one had no question.
What challenging?
So now no question how there's nothing like and when so they are more fast than the kind. So Kumasi City Council, okay, me. Some man for more educated woman say Say we have phase 1 we are so at yes, you have phase 2.
Yes.
Phase 2 no so I have phase 1 and better care 6 months and sign your duha. And a free neck copy Musumi Siano. You remember free, I said the most starting prepare say a year December and answer September, move free. They are more watch as the big crowd some bar, also baby on Tiana, a 1 year dear. But yes, I am more travel action dear. A bear responsibility set as a city, no. You better alternative place be. I'm on one as I mean.
But there are cases,
yes,
ye 2 or more 4. For example, the way here was almost 4 cross wine.
Yes.
I mean, they na buy baby. And you no be in see a baby. I didn't almost almost.
I said, I know the I don't know, yeah. They have proven to be deviants.
Yes.
But they're deviant already. But at the end of the day, you also mean you were deviating from the law. And therefore, you have to
enforcement and Juma pa,
and conform camera resource one more part, more to change your margin is the police department.
Mamento Adiaki to a very quick one, Emrana, and to us, so Sankofa, natural herbs and spices, Ebusiako Pebi. And Yama, a yes spices, and I and Casayinim, a diano. I don't know, one of the Ayama. Of our rest upon this table, main teacher and so. Now, Uko Juma house with Sankofa spices and herbs. Come on, you have to be free. 0555603153. 0555603153. When scratch and win promotion and so a cosway a kings and a day abba. Now, all down who call fan call sense so a free pipe junction and essence on total filling station near Benho. Oba near a yeni, so open a free to open TV at Toya Bry Hobbit to be auto via near mouse scratch card. You see a chow dear the county mum, a diana edition iron electric cooker, Sani man be and a scratch card no so GB. Ask you and Acadiana or Tono Fred 0200421004 0200421004 garlic ya trimunsu adding haban dun siafra a friend of Spanish garlic mixture and unti amani huana ko form names na ho den dia koso so nim say den haban fra garlica ma wa ho den son kokora yare ahodo wo mu de apie ni de mpie nyina no etimi eye ho adwuma titiru ye funu no de I want a base and just a BBA or one echo clear one. I just want one by 0266 114111. Oko Kanshi drag lane and so a buso el hona or GB. Amara Fee Franco was a phones Papa Fee. Mame and Chia Franco Funina na memo on my basso, my Juma so any papa Gana had it. See, I see a car phones. Oka na akorakito akura mo Franco Dianchewa. Naturally say agrona media MFA online sales no way no www.francotrading.com woko ha ho ade ton ye sonko ne channel sonko e che wade san ne asan atebo no so iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, Smart TV branded Franco tabletop fridges ani nyina so ye kama pa brands ahodo be bre na Franco for ede aba omo se control say nationwide product the nyina no omatete so ama aba form main office no wadabraka ene Roxy cinema na hwe ni mo circle osu anemia e bebre no an so nya hu Franco no pe rem okwa otono na ye chewade anema de ma nyina so to ma ye original ye sans one accessories nti ofon ani apa ya de ba ye siesie e de ama kama frɛ na ni wo mo ni nko 0246422338 0246.
The first of its kind in the history of our nation. Today is a happy day for the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources because we have begun the process of giving effect to the instructions of the President of the Republic, and that is to organize a national consultative dialogue on small-scale mining, out of which hopefully we should come up with a blueprint to resolve the age-old problem of illegal small-scale mining. Mr. President, gathered in this conference hall are members of the Council of State, presidents of the national and regional houses of chiefs, relevant ministers of state, all former ministers for lands and natural resources in the Fourth Republic, all 16 regional ministers,
heads of security agencies, President and members of the Ghana Chamber of Mines, President and members of the Small Scale Miners Association, leadership and members of Parliament, both of the majority and minority, representatives of all political parties that contested the presidential election of 2020, members of the diplomatic corps, members of academia, representatives of civil society organizations, members of the media, and indeed a host of others. Mr. President, in compliance with your instructions, we made it a point to make this conference a non-partisan one and to make it as broad-based as possible and national in character. I am happy to report that officials of both the President and past governments are scheduled to chair important panel discussions. This gathering is truly a national consultative dialogue and will last for 2 days. That is today, Wednesday, 14th April, and tomorrow, Thursday, 15th April. We hope to replicate this consultation in all the mining regions and districts across the country. The holding of this consultation, Mr. President, is critical because the small-scale mining industry contributes over a third of Ghana's gold output. The industry plays a significant role in the local economies of many parts of our country. Since 2017, a bold attempt was made to sanitize the industry. Considerable successes were achieved in this effort, including the training of miners, reviewing, amending, and enacting laws to strengthen the legal and regulatory framework of the industry. Community mining was introduced, and we are perfecting it steadily. But government recognizes the complexity of this industry. We recognize that there are lessons to be learned, and there's still a lot more work to be done. That is why this national consultative dialogue must be undertaken on the basis of honesty, candor, and with an attitude of constructiveness. We believe and hope that out of the deliberations of this forum, a consensual roadmap can be fashioned